Hello Virgo, welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie and this is your reading for August 16th through the 31st. Today I'll be pulling a card to represent your overall energy. We'll take a look at your energies, the energies connected to you, and how they mingle and how they dance in the middle. We'll close off the reading with an oracle card for the Virgo collective. Do keep in mind, these are general readings, so take only what resonates and leave the rest. You can check out your sun, moon, rising, or north node for additional context and texture. And then also in the description below, I'll have all of the links for personal readings, donations, and connecting on social media. Be sure to check that out. Now, Little Blaze was up here, but I think he got a little too hot, so he's over there on a pillow that's a little bit cooler. Hopefully he'll come back in later, make his appearance. All right, let's get your overall energy, Virgo. Whew. You're kind of sinking me into a feeling of stability, which is nice. We'll see if that's what's going on here. All right, so you got the number 33 card. That's a master number, and it's miracle. The frequency of miracle supports our belief in ourselves as part of source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. Now, what's really interesting, if you haven't checked out my podcast, my latest podcast, episode 4 of Real Life Mages, it's on a playlist here on my channel. Be sure to check that out because we did address miracles and how we tend to at times block ourselves from receiving those miracles. But we'll see what's going on here for you, Virgo. On your side, you get the 6 of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the 3 of Swords. I really love the 6 of Pentacles energy for you. I feel like that's an exchange of maybe even you being in kind of a teaching mode or a coaching mode of some kind, maybe sharing some of your knowledge and wisdom with someone. The Knight of Swords comes in, and this is a really fast moving energy for you, and this is where I'm starting to feel it in my body. I'm starting to want to tap here. Ooh, the pace is quickening, things are picking up. But that energy moves into the 3 of Swords, which is kind of like pain. And I'm wondering, when we look at the Swords energy, and we're knowing that that's connected to the mental space, the mind, that's connected to communication and the element of air. If you're not getting kind of blown off of target, if you're not kind of trying to move either too quickly into something, or maybe you're putting your energy into something that ends up actually hurting you. And it may not even be your energy, it could just be your thoughts. Your thoughts are getting kind of carried away, and they have some destructive potential here for you. But we'll clarify. Now, for the person connected to you, they get the Magician, the Temperance card, and the 2 of Cups. This person is somebody who's embodying their own magic. They seem to have a really nice balance within themselves, probably something they've worked a really long time on to achieve, like a harmony and a balance within themselves. They don't get swept away on the energies that I'm seeing you get swept away on, at least not at the moment. Doesn't mean they haven't been there before. And then they have the 2 of Cups. Their focus is love and partnership, a nice equal give and take. In the connecting energies, the 2 of you have the Knight of Cups and the Lovers, which is really beautiful energy. There's a whole hell of a lot of love here, Virgo. So whomever this person is, the first person that popped into your mind, your significant other, someone you're dating, or even just a friend or family member, there's a lot of loving energies going on here that I see. Okay. Miracle. So we're gonna, Virgo, maintain that we are open to receiving miracles. We're going to look at that number 33. Maybe you want to go study that master number and see if that has some significance for you. 3 plus 3 is 6, and you got this 6 of Pentacles. Let's clarify here. The King of Swords and the Lovers. It's very interesting because in your mind, you are definitely connected with the energy of the beautiful equal give and take, how that comes into the material world, how that shows up in partnership for you, and what is significant about making sure that your connections, your partnerships, your friendships, all of your relationships are very balanced. You have the mental awareness of that with the King of Swords. Let's clarify this Knight of Swords, because something kind of seems like it goes haywire here. The Judgment card and the Two of Wands. This is you, Virgo, somehow blocking miracles. And I'm wondering, you've got the Judgment card here. I'm wondering if that isn't you actually giving yourself another chance. I think you have some thoughts here and some mental space that you go into, which is really pressurizing, and you're really hard on yourself. And the universe is trying to call to you to say, hey, Virgo, there are new opportunities here. Stop beating yourself up in your mind, because all it's doing is it puts you in that Two of Wands where you're just constantly looking at your goals, your gifts, your talents and abilities, but they're not going anywhere. You're just kind of like, you have the vision, but when you start to move toward the vision, you have all this mental activity around it that is so staticky and so fast and bouncing all about. Feels like a pinball machine in your brain, just like that pinball just going ding ding bing bing ding ding, going all around, and it throws you off, and it kind of keeps you in this stuck state. So the universe is calling to you, but your thoughts are so loud and distracting that you're not hearing the call from the universe. There's literally like they're blowing a horn at you. So then what happens is your mental noise is so darn loud that you have the vision, you have it, you have something there, but you're getting all caught up in that mental noise. You can't hear the universe, and you end up feeling defeated, feeling burdened, feeling pain. Because for the Three of Swords, you have the Ten of Wands and the Page of Pentacles here. So you almost feel like you're always back at square one. You're in a loop. You're in a looping pattern here. And it's time to lay down this burden. It's time to deal with the mental noise. I really do see here that in your overall energy, it says our belief that anything is possible. That's what brings in the miracles. I think you're holding that vision, but there's so much interference. You're open to that, but there's so much interference in the mind. So there needs to be techniques and tools employed where you are quieting your mind and you are coming into your heart space, maybe coming more into your body, because all it does is just, it's like interference and static, and it just, you cannot hear that golden horn of the universe calling to you, Virgo. It's right there, blasting. Okay, so this person connected to you, they got the Magician card to start off. So to clarify that, they got the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Woo. They have their own experience with being in the mental energy that you're dealing with. They have that Knight of Swords energy where it's just hit the ground running and the thoughts go wild. And then they're showing me the Nine of Wands. They're showing me it actually stunts or has stunted in the past their magic. That they haven't been able to pick up the tools. They haven't been able to lay down the wand of the ether and pick up the tools and actually move. And they end up almost like, it just seems like bedridden. That's what it seems like to me, this person. They understand how the mental noise and the, ultimately it's the parts of us that need to go back to that Four of Swords and do some healing in the mental energies, are so interfering that they just knock you out. They take you down. This person, it seems like, may have experienced that where their physical body shuts down, or they get headaches, or they might be dealing with something like a fibromyalgia or something that they just get shut down and they just have to be in bed. So they're no stranger to what actually you're going through. Now with the Temperance card, this is what they've done. They get the Sun and the Nine of Cups. So they're bringing in their attention to the emotional energy. The Nine of Cups brings us into the heart. In the picture, the character, the archetype here, they have a crown on their head, but they're a little closed off. So notice this is not the fulfillment and the beauty of the Ten of Cups energy. So this person is applying temperance, that's Sagittarian Libra energy, to their own heart. And they have the sun here, and they're making a choice of happiness. They're making the choice to be happy and to be joyful and to meet each challenge, knowing that they are either there to grow, they're either going to get the results they want and grow, or they're going to get the lesson they need. And they're finding contentment in that. And they're showing me that at times they feel maybe like they are a little closed off or have to protect themselves as they go through these very big energies within themselves as they're tempering themselves. So that would be something to keep in mind here. If at times maybe they do feel a little closed off, they're just bringing their energies back into balance. Let's look at this Two of Cups, because they're definitely looking at partnership. The Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Swords. Yes, they are looking at a whole new fresh cycle with you. They are saying, you know, there are ways that they have been a partner, and maybe that you've been a partner, and that the two of you have been partners together in the past, that need to be completely let go, put to rest, put to death, gone by, cycle closed, so that these fresh energies of the Wheel of Fortune can blow in, and you two can begin to come together. It's something that through their work with that temperance that they've sparked in this connection, and that's very, very important to them. They're looking for fresh air and fresh cycles here. They're actually doing the work to bring that into the connection, which is beautiful. There's, like I said, there's a lot of love here. We've got the Knight of Cups and the Lovers in the middle. How these energies are dancing and mingling. So the two of you have a lot of love. And for the Knight of Cups, this is beautiful. You bring in the Queen of Wands energy, and they bring in the King of Pentacles. So we have a King and Queen energy here. Your energy maybe tends to be a little bit more on the physical, passionate side of things, and theirs tends to be at times more in the stability. Or it's just, this could be your love language, whereas you're very physical touch focused, they may be very acts of service focused or something like that. But it comes together in this beautiful Knight of Cups in the middle, where the focus always comes back to the love and to the heart space, which is beautiful. If the two of you have this lovely energy in the connection, you can certainly establish and maximize that energy for the individual journeys, not just the connection, but the individual journeys. The Lovers is clarified by the Seven of Wands on your side and the High Priestess on their side. So because your energies are more like that pinball, that they're popping off, your mental energies sometimes get the best of you. You may at times feel resistant to the wisdom and the process that this partner of yours, this person, brings into your life. You may be even at times pushing away some of the energy. I don't see this being something you do all the time, but sometimes there's this minor energy of where you're resistant to what's actually going on here, whereas for them, they're welcoming the wisdom. They're welcoming the wisdom. And keep in mind, we have miracle as the overall focus here. It's the belief in ourselves as a part of source, and that anything is possible. So we're looking at you, this person you're connected to, the connection, and source, all being a part of the receptivity that's needed to create miracles. And that's a big energy. The energy of miracles is quite large, Virgo. So what I would advise is not that you take this word miracle and you start analyzing it, picking apart in your mind like you like to do. Save the analysis for something else. But to really bring, and this energy looks a lot like the sun in the card here, which is something your partner is embracing. bring that sun energy, that solar energy. We're here in August, we're finishing out Leo season, then we're gonna what? We're gonna come into your season, right? So bring that sun and solar energy into your heart, begin working with that. Let's get you a card, Virgo, from the Starseeds Oracle to close off the reading today. Virgo, you got the golden children, the inner child, tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. Golden children, children of the sun, that has come up in your reading here, that solar energy that I just mentioned, are highly advanced, extremely intelligent souls who are incarnating increasingly on planet Earth. They have little or no personal karma and possess incredible gifts and intuitive abilities. Golden children are born with a very clear mission. Many remember it from a young age and begin answering and sharing it early in life. Due to their unique intelligence, they may find themselves easily bored. Most have never incarnated on Earth before, and so if they're not supported in the right ways, they struggle with physical life here. They're often referred to as new humans. Wow, Virgo, that's deep. That's really, really deep. And it's very interesting. Children of the sun. There's even a song about it, Children of the Sun. This is coming up in your reading for a reason. Whether or not you meet the criteria that I listed in their interpretation of this oracle card, you carry this solar energy. And it's so important for you to bring that energy into your heart. You can imagine like a sun above your head, and it's melting down, and it does not stop here in the mind, but it melts down into your heart space, and there's this beautiful golden magma that just warms and allows you to really connect in with these energies here in your heart space. Okay, that is the connection that you need to tune back into. What are your gifts? And there may be for some of you this awareness that, oh my gosh, like my whole life I've been sidetracked from this. Like I always knew there was something in me, something rare, something special, something beautiful, pure, untouched, innocent, new. But in order for you to live that, that has to be embodied. Virgo, what a cool reading. Ooh, I like this one. I'm going to wish you so much luck and prosperity and receptivity to miracles, and I can't wait to see you next time.